Alright, let's scrub some negative traits here. What does Zach Hadrian have? Ranged. Will not prey. What about Tiny? Reduce stress against humans. That's a problem. Let's get rid of the stress problem immediately. Aaron, you have Lockjaw. Get rid of that right away. Patui, what do you have? How about Malko? Minus speed at low hit points. Will only will only do one type of stress resistance. That's kind of a problem. I'm looking for things that cause stress problems too. Let's see, like negative character traits. Reduce damage on first round's a bummer. Let's deal with that. Calm. Alright, so 3 characters are currently in the sanitarium. You might be wondering, I already had 2 characters in stress resistance and stress relief. Why am I doing 3 people in the sanitarium? I'm like burning through my whole level 3 crew. That's because we're doing something different here. I already equipped my characters here. We're going to do a run. Once again, we're gonna go after the flesh again, but now it's gonna be the level 5 version, formless flesh. I'm gonna use what I know from before. I'm setting up a whole crew of people that are gonna simultaneously do damage and do an effect at the same time. The 3 characters that are good at bleeds. So I'm bringing Serene Eclipse with their hook and slice. I also might try to stun people with flashbang if I can. Equipped with a focus ring and legendary bracer for 4 accuracy, 10 crit, and 20% damage overall. Good bonfire. Lucas already has a very high dodge chance. I'm buffing it again with camouflage cloak, so that he should have like a 50% chance of dodging, which will help on healing. And I'm giving him the bleed amulet for bonus chance to bleed. Knackle is going to have bonus accuracy and crit from the focus ring, and he's going to be carrying the Ancestors map so we can find the boss as quickly as possible without worrying about the place beating me down on the way there. And Sosne's equipped with healing items like always. This should work out. Wow, I'm pretty high on resources right now. Let's do a quick look really quick. Do I have meditation skills I want? This character has wound care. Less likely to be surprised would be good. Clean guns. This character more or less has the skills I want them to have. Mockery. Reduce stress of all parties at the cost of 1 guy. That could be good for rebalancing the stress of the party. Tiger's Eye, bonus accuracy. Reduce stress of all. Why would you bother with Mockery if you could do that one? That seems weird. Turn back time. Yeah, he has a lot of stress skills, of course, which I'll probably stick with. Sosne has their accuracy and damage buffs. I could give them stress resistance, chant. Yeah, not too concerned about the other options here. I could give Serene wound care and encourage. Yeah, I'm already happy with their current setup. Everyone's pretty much set up. Let's go for it. If this is successful, we'll actually be done with the flesh boss, all 3 tiers, in relatively short order. So let's stock up, and I'm just going to make a beeline as fast as I can for the boss themselves with my scouting ability, which we learned from last round. This is part of why I'm doing it too, is that if I do it right away, I'll remember what I learned last round. The sewers are such a small area as far as going from point A to point B goes, and it's just the fact that you can walk around and wander aimlessly that makes them take longer. So if I can very quickly find the boss with bonus scouting, camp, and then wipe his shit out, we should be in for a good run.
The spasmodically squirming, braying, and snorting half-corpses were heaped each upon the other until at last I was rid of them. The warrens had become a landfill of snout and hoof, gristle and bone, a mountainous, twitching mass of misshapen flesh fusing itself together in the darkness. The spasmodically squirming, braying...
We seem to have a weird glitch where if the loading isn't done or something, the dialogue will just repeat itself. That happened last time too. Hopefully they'll fix it in the next glitch. Alright, so I believe my first goal is going to be to just walk forward into the center of the sewer area, because that's where I'm most likely to be able to get the bonus to scouting that goes in every direction just the way I want it to.
Blockages are unsurprising.
There we go. No immediate attack. Don't know what's going to be in here though. Empty? Nope. There's treasure, it's not empty. So we'll wipe these dudes out, and if I'm lucky... Oh cool, we surprised them. If I'm lucky, we'll get a chance to scout the area. I could AoE, not very effective. Or I could pop a bleed on one of these guys. Very effective, potentially. Bleed resist 70%. 120%. You do have somewhat annoyingly high bleed resistances. but my damage is so high that if they... Oh! I got minimum roll. God damn it. I was gonna say my damage is so high that the bleed should work out for me. Let's go for stunning one of them. Maybe this guy... Oh, he has a high stun resistance. I want to stack stun if I can, just to reduce their incoming attacks.
Blazing star is born.
Go for the single target hit. I could potentially crit this flesh eater to death. I could go after the meat hooker, but we already went to the trouble of stunning them. Nope, didn't work out. I figure we already took the time to stun them. They're probably going to die before they get a turn anyway, especially if this works out. So I could do 3 to 5 on 2 guys. Do I want to AoE, or do I want to... Or do I want to just do single target? 5 to 11 is better for sure. Let's single target the tougher guy. Please bleed. Bleed was effective. 4 damage per round. An entire party of bleeders. It makes me wish that I had more bleed stones and stuff available. But I kind of don't. Grape Shot Blast might be a better option now that some of them are weakened. Yeah. Or it could not work. That's cool. Alright, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. I really hope this party works out. I might have made a mistake. It's definitely rough having to make a party when once you realize, like, oh wow, this group doesn't have a Leper, they don't have a Hellion, they don't have a Man-at-Arms, and they don't have an Arbalest, because my Arbalest and Man-at-Arms are all low level. My Hellion died. I have Crusaders I could have brought, but they're good against undead in particular, so I figured they'd be good for a different opponent. Do I single target bleed again? Yeah. Or both, maybe. What's the damage to both? 4 to 7 plus bleed. Let's go for it. Ooh, nice. That worked out perfectly. 6 damage per round. If he takes any damage, he should die within his next bleed, basically. I've taken some damage I don't want to deal with, so let's go for... I should go for healing. As handy as a stun would be at this point. Let's try to get them before they react. Yeah, I'd love to go for the heaver, but I should just focus on wiping out whoever's left as quickly as possible. This guy's bleeding, but he's not going to bleed out fast enough. I'll go for it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
There's that nice heavy damage. Vomit attack. Am I going to get lockjaw? Nope, not this time. Alright, AoE might kill, please. Dodge the back one. And it didn't finish him off, son of a bitch. Alright. Mistakes have been made. Let's hope for a crit. Nope. High damage though. Let's get that worm out of the way before he gets an attack off. I can't attack the front row unless I do a dirk stab. And do I want to? Huh. I could. Let's go for the flesh eater though. Sort of a waste of damage, but he's got more ability to actually cause direct damage, which is a bummer. Healing myself back up. Yay, crit. Helps with stress. Here comes the vomit. 1 damage. No negative trait, just some stress. That's fine. Alright. Open that shit up.
These nightmarish creatures,
and if I'm lucky, we'll find the boss in the first scout, which is unlikely. That's a lot of crescent shit. Wow. Alright, map. Map. Where it at? Oh, wow, that's scouting. Wow, that's scouting. Alright, so if I go right, I'll fight, but if I go down, I won't. Actually, no, that relic room's gonna have a fight in it too. So I'm gonna go right, and then as I enter this room, there's a good chance I'll scout the remaining 2 rooms and I'll know which one of them has the boss in it. Either way, I can go all the way to the far right, probably, and rest there in preparation. Oops, I left the Jester in the front. Can he still do all of his attacks from there? He can't do either of his bleed attacks from that position, can he? Oh, he can do slice off. He just can't do the party one. Okay. I might want to rearrange so that he can do party ballad by putting him in the back row. Anyway, these guys have low hit points. They're prone to just getting single shot out of here. Let's go for that and pray for a crit, which is what happened. Awesome. Jester's probably going to jump back and buff the party. Let's go for open vein. Your bleed chance is high too, even though you're a worm. Alright, this is like the antithesis of this character, really. So I should probably go for the shot, or I could grapevine. Yeah, I'll go for the grape shot blast, because that one will weaken them so that other characters can potentially take them out, because it pretty much puts them in the territory where they'll get killed by other characters. Alright, effect resisted but damage taken. Let's go ahead and back off. to row 3, where I can do my battle ballad in future fights to buff the whole party's speed and crit, which could be devastating because these characters tend to have decent crit already. Yeah, the speed, accuracy, and crit. That could be devastating, like so. Yep.
Singular strike.
Set it in advance. Worked out for me. Just gotta be confident. All right. Wiping dudes out. Yeah, instead of stacking bleed, I might just spam battle ballad during the fight, while the other characters do a ton of work. Money. Let's get rid of the portraits to carry money. All right, bye portraits. And don't touch. Good. Don't want any surprises. This room's supposed to be empty. Scouting. No scouting. Okay, that's a bummer. Either way, though, I'll move forward one room, we'll fight someone on the way, I'll rest in that room, and then we'll know where the boss fight is. No, let me use holy water on it or something, at least. Okay, cool, nothing happened. That's fine. That's a-okay. Here comes a fight. A witch. Overall, not a bad group to fight. Grape shot should weaken the whole party pretty significantly here. There we go. Very handy. I can start single targeting them down. Cultist still has an annoying amount of hit points, so I'll go for the flesh eaters. Damn it, minimum roll. I had such a low chance of not killing it, and it still happened. Still, the next grape shot should be pretty devastating at this point. Hey guys. Dun 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 dun. I always imagine that having more notes than it does. I'll judgment the worm to finish him off. Just to make sure he doesn't get an extra move in when I don't want him to. Let's see, should I open Vein on the witch? Yeah. They're vulnerable to bleeds. Nope. They were more likely to have a bleed, but it didn't work out for me. Finish her off so she doesn't stress out the party. Alright, now it's just one shitty little flesh eater. Dirk stab it out. There we go. Perfect roll from Lucas.
As victories mount, so too will
I'm partly doing a run with these characters too because I'm like, well, these characters are just sitting in the background this whole time. Like, these people that are still watching, they want to see their characters get some action. Alright, so 500 gold of emeralds, but what do I want to get rid of anything for it? I'd say out of the things I have, I can get rid of holy water for money. Holy water, I don't think we used any of last run, so that's not a big deal. At most, I could use it at like a table. Come on, boss is up or down? Boss is down after a fight. Well, we're in a good condition right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk forward, and we're going to trigger this fight, and then I'm going to go back and camp, and be ready for the fight at that point. Alright, let's do... weaken the party with Grape Shot. Wow. That Flesh Eater's pretty much dead at this point. Shit, do I go for the Flesh Eater? Oh, this one's low enough hit points I can take them out. There we go. So the party's pretty much dead before they even start. I should be able to Judgment the Flesh Eater down. Awesome. We're down to one dumb little skeleton. So very clean fight. Whoop. Yeah. They didn't get moves. It's a relatively effective party. This is my first time, maybe ever, doing a run that doesn't have what I would call a tank in it. Diseases and maladies, toxins and blights. What do I want to get rid of here? Oh, fuck it. We'll throw away a stack of crests. Those matter so little compared to money. I just have the pipe dream of eventually fully upgrading everything that requires crests, but it's so not important right now. Meanwhile, every bit of money I get helps me supply each run, or buy really valuable trinkets when they show up. All right, so bounty hunter, we can do accuracy and crit. Probably the right thing to do. Scouting chance, don't need that. Bonus damage against large monsters. I don't think it counts as that. I think it counts as 4 monsters. It's really hard to tell. This is where a Wikipedia page would be handy, but people have not been updating those, and I don't have the answers myself. So we have stress-related upgrade, scouting chance, clean guns, accuracy damage and crit for range attacks. Effective, although my main attack, I've been using open vein a lot, which is not ranged. I'll still go for it. It's a worthwhile buff. Accuracy and stress resist, reduce stress. A lot of accuracy-based abilities in this party. Accuracy and dodge. Let's give accuracy and dodge to, let's see, We'll give it to our bounty hunter, because they're in the front row. And that dodge could come in handy. Alright. Accuracy and crit. Who has the highest crit chance already? 20%. 20%. They all have decent crit chance. Hook and Slice has a crit mod of 6. How am I clicking on the wrong character? I'm trying to click on the bounty. I'm trying to click on the freaking hunter. There we go. Crit mod of 4. Crit mod of 11 for Slice Off. Okay. Only 4 for Harvest. Still though, that's probably a good character to give bonus crit to. So let's go ahead and give that to our Jester for some scary crit going on there. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if I'll do the AoE or single target. Do they do the same bleed? No, the single target does twice the bleed damage, so I'll probably want to do the I'm gonna do Slice Off for both high crit chance and a high bleed. It's probably the way to go. Accuracy and stress resist. Does everyone have accuracy right now? Pretty much. And our healer doesn't need accuracy because they're going to... I'll give it to... If we do AoE attacks with our highwaymen, those have an annoying chance to miss, so we'll go for that. Let's see. Tracking, not useful. Scouting, not useful. Wound care, not useful. Wound care, not useful. I can reduce one person's stress slightly. Alright, why not? Last little bit used. Do we get ambushed? We got ambushed. Shit. Undoes some of the benefits of resting if this ambush goes poorly enough. Oh, an insatiable ghoul. Okay. I almost would have been better off just not resting at this point if this happens. Alright, so try to stun the ghoul if I can. Not a great chance, but if I could just stop him from doing... Yeah! Stun happened. Cool. That puts us in a better position to try to take out the flesh eaters and rearrange my party a little bit. Hopefully. They're all focusing on a eclipse. I'm slightly surprised they can even reach them from there. Let's see, this is high damage and knockback. Oh yeah. Ah, minimum roll? That's a bummer. That could have gone way better. Let's see, Slice Off is supposed to do a lot of damage and bleed. Let's go for that. And they resisted it. Alright, he was guaranteed to resist it basically. I don't know why I did that. That was a mistake. Grape Shot Blast might finish them off though. That's Pistol Shot. Grape Shot, there we go. Might kill both people in the front. Not quite. It crit the wrong guy. But we've narrowed down the enemies at least a lot. Ah, Serene's taking damage that I'm not cool with. Ah, and I fucked up my party composition even more. We need to rearrange here. So anti-venom. Yeah, and you can move forward too, which is great. So let's work on that. Dirk Stab will put you back in front, so that'll more or less fix the party again too. So there we go. We're close to fixed here. And there's only one guy left to deal with, which is also good. Let's do Slice Off. Do I want to back off? I can do back 3, that's actually handy. Yeah. Party's mostly fixed. Highwayman's still in the wrong position, but they can do point blank shot next round. Decent stun chance, 70%? Yeah, absolutely. Give me a chance to start stacking bleeds and recover a bit, because this has gone poorly. Point blank pushes me back, so that bounty hunter's back in front. We'll go for single target healing our damaged Jester. Damn, we took some damage I did not want to have happen here. Alright. Let's do Pistol Shot to 7 to 17. Open Vein does 6 to 15 plus a bleed. Bleed chance. He can be bled. Let's see. Crit mods. There's a higher crit mod on Pistol Shot. 35%. Did not work out for me at all. Ah. That's a bummer. Let's go for Slice Off. Start stacking bleeds and damage as we can. 4 damage per round. Now we've got our bounty hunter healed up. We're almost back to full health. Certainly could have gotten better. But yeah, we're getting a lot of attacks in while it's stunned. And now it's just coming out of stun, so it doesn't even get a turn yet. So that's great. So we should be able to finish him off before he gets a turn. And maybe get a little bit of recovery in the meantime. To cap off the party. We're mostly full. Alright, yeah, this could have gone worse. Finish him.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
That guy's a dick. I really hope this boss fight works out. I am... That attempt's not so great effects makes me a little worried. But we'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, this boss can definitely stack up some damage. I'm hoping I'll have better luck with dodges and stuff this time around. Oh, yeah, rearrange the party. You're in the wrong spot. I'm misclicking here. There we go. What's your dodge chance? It's fine. Alright. I mean, it's 26%, 31%, 50%. We'll see what we can do here. Don't die, party.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Let's do any eating we can do. Just want to keep the party alive. Alright. Come on, piggy. How many hit points do you have? 200. Bleed resistance is 95%. Fuck. I might be in trouble here. That's not great news. Maybe I'll end up going for pure damage here. So come hither and finish him are my two moves right now. Oh, I can only use hook and slice from the second slot back. And that's one of my big damaging moves. I can only use flashbang from the second slot too? I thought that was... Okay, maybe I'm going to want to put... Except you also can't use your abilities... Oh, you can use slice off from the front row. But you can't use battle ballad unless you're in the near the back. Let's see... do I want you using battle ballad all the time, or do I want you in the front to dodge a lot? I think I want him in the front. He'll just he'll be spamming slice off. Hopefully it actually gets bleeds. We'll see how it goes. Grape Shot Blast, 5 to 12. Not great. Single target. 34% chance of critting. That's really good news. 16. Yeah. So we're gonna be going for the crit chance here. Or minimum roll is gonna happen. That's also cool, I guess. I mean, if you want. There we go. That kind of dodges what I'm relying on here, because these characters aren't super durable, but if they dodge attacks frequently, then I don't have to heal those attacks, which is great. Try to stack bleeds on the formless flesh parts, because those parts are more likely to be bled. The damage is happening. All right, try to heal ourselves up. So I could stun one of their parts, or I could heal. Yeah, I need to stay on top of healing. 25, 29. Let's try to keep him up, because he's gonna take blight damage too. This might go poorly for me. Fuck. Really? We're getting crit like that already? You're supposed to dodge attacks sometimes, at least. Alright, bleed resistance 95, 70. Please bleed. There we go. That's even more bleed per turn. Yes, keep attacking the character that's gonna not get hit. That's the best out. Fuck, really?
Cannot be left unanswered.
Holy shit. What the fuck? And then he died.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory.
Holy shit. That's not even my fault. That was like such comically random number generator amounts of just damage stacking on me so quickly. Fuck. That's like one round into the fight. Like, holy shit. That was my first character basically too. We've had him since the tutorial mission. And he got killed like one wave into this fight. Just gotta stack bleeds basically. 5 per round is the best we can do. These are the ones that have low resistances. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Just gotta keep this party healed if I can. Everyone's gotta pull their weight. Definitely not... Oh my god. What is up with their crit chance? That's insane. And now they're even crit healing. Holy shit. This boss got scary so fast. 6 to 12. You have a high chance of being bled. Absolutely. Stack all the damage per turn as we can. Oh my god. His damage is insane. Bleed resist 70, 95, so we have to go after this one. I can't waste turns stunning. I can't waste... Fuck. fuck. That's no damage. That's like no damage. My characters aren't dodging. This is bad. Holy shit, this is bad. Alright. Get healed. I wasn't ready for them to just start super critting my party like that. That's insane. Oh no. Oh, it's a blight. Am I about to get killed by blight like that? Oh yes. The stupid little healer bodies that are really vulnerable to bleeds. 14 per round, absolutely. Ah, but it's healing, which is bad.
As life ebbs,
now we're on death's door.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Jesus Christ. Self-heal? Yes, critical heal. Huh. Motherfucker. They stunned me, no! Stack heal on the vulnerable one. There we go. 13 damage plus bleed, 18 damage per round. I just need to, we just need to hit a tipping point where we've stacked enough bleeds that they can't outpace it, but also need to keep my party safe. What do they have? Yes, they have another healing one, vulnerable. Oh, every time they miss or we dodge is just such a blessing right now. This is gonna be a tense fight. It still seems doable, but holy shit, are we at risk right now? We gotta bleed the vulnerable one. God, those fuckers stunned my character. That's so bad. Gotta self-heal. I want a party heal, but self-heals, gotta keep the healer alive as best we can. Don't crit, yes. And no negative effect. They tried to stun me, that son of a bitch. They're reforming again. Yes, there's still a healer out there. They're taking 17 damage per round from bleed. Oh, fuck. That's... oh, no. They're about to die from bleed.
Or expire.
They're about to die from bleed. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we have to party heal, absolutely. Otherwise they die from bleed when their turn starts. God, how do I make this work? Oh, fuck. We have to retreat, right? That's the only way we get out of here. Yeah, I can't win this. That last attack sealed it for me. Them both losing that much hit points that quickly. We're not out DPSing this. The best I can do is I just have to run. And what sucks is there's a good chance I'm going to fail to retreat, and these characters are going to die from their bleeds. Yeah, that did not work out. Their retreat failed, because of course it did. Oh god. There we go, retreat successful.
Outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
God damn it. Well, I gave it a valiant effort, I think. But we need to get out of here. Let's go ahead and abandon quest. Dear Lord.
The metal of heart, brain, and body.
Alright, well I tried. That went poorly. Definitely need to bring in a different setup than what we had. Although, losing a character in the first round, that was rough. I mostly chalked this failure up to the random number generator kind of screwing me, because just getting spammed by crits on one character right off the bat, that was some comically bad luck. And at some point, I just can't out DPS them if I'm down a quarter of my party. I probably should have left sooner because I was at risk of losing everyone really badly. But I still had I was still slightly convinced that I could turn it around, and I clearly couldn't. So next, I think we're gonna go after another level 3 boss, because these new level 5 bosses are pretty scary, and I have some stress reduction to deal with right now. Huh. Let's put Sosny there. Serene, will you go here too? Yeah. There we go. Should I just spam? Yeah, I'm not taking a level 5 this time, and I'm pretty loaded right now, so I'll just reduce the stress of all of my level 5s basically. Ballot's fine. But yeah, 30% and above, I might as well just reduce those. Alright. Go ahead and sort by level. Again. And yeah. We're gonna be getting ready to do another big boss fight. How about the Nomad Wagon? Cleansing Crystal. Ooh, there's the new Arbalest item. Very rare. You get 20% bonus damage if you're in the 4th rank. You have a bonus chance to debuffs, which I believe it would include marking people, I assume. You're worse at healing and you get healed worse. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think that's a worthwhile item. You don't have that many debuffs on this character. You mostly have, like, Sniper's Mark. I guess you have Suppressing Fire. But it's not a super debuff-oriented character, so... Yeah, being harder to heal, just so you can get 20% damage, basically, in a situational thing, seems kind of dumb, because I have items that give me that kind of damage and other benefits without requiring me to be in rank 4, so when the party gets rearranged, I don't lose that buff all the time, all of a sudden. Ooh. Plague Doctor, bonus bleed. I'd rather have bonus plague, though. It's kind of a bummer that's a negative to plague. That's kind of the opposite of what I would want. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching like always. I'll see you next time. Definitely licking our wounds here. I thought we could do that. I thought I had a good idea. That party was not ready. I guess I'm realizing how handy it is to have a man-at-arms during that fight, which my high-level crew does not have. And in fact, my high-level crew has gotten smaller now. Whoops.